Good morning and welcome to Anita, the Chief Executive and People Support at PEP. Anita, thank you so much for joining us on the Future EX this morning.
Good morning and high five. Thank you so much, Sally, for having me. And yes, the high five is how we greet one another at PEP. Greet one another, encourage one another, show that we're there for one another. So high five to you.
High five back. I love that. The PEP dynamos there. It's my favorite thing. So Anita, before we get into where you are currently and more about the dynamos and high-fiving, I'd love to find out a little bit more about you. Where are you from?
Born and bred Cape Townian. So I grew up, spent most of my life on the Cape Flats in Hanover Park. So I've been here all of my life. Never want to move away, even though winter time, it's the most horrid weather. But yeah, lovely Cape Town.
Okay, and what was your dream career when you grew up? What was little Anita's ambition?
So many dreams. So wanted to be a lawyer. Okay. Then had a little bit of a school trip, I think, to the High Court in Cape Town. Then I thought, oh, this sounds great. So maybe I want to be a judge or a magistrate. That quickly changed. And so wanting to be a psychologist, then wanting to do some sort of facilitation coaching, and then strangely enough, an archaeologist. So, just delving into the history of where everything came from. And then I found a perfect place in HR. I mean, HR has got most of it. And so this was it for me. And yeah, love being in the HR space, or people support, as we call it at PEP.
And sometimes you get to dig through the archives, so then you get to do the archaeological side of things.
Totally. And it's always very fascinating. I think it's just really the love of understanding where people have come from, and where they're going, and how we can help them. So everything wrapped into one, my absolute dream.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, because it's about the journey and the evolution of people, isn't it?
Totally.
And who would you say sort of inspired you along the way to move into the space?
I think there was quite it's a lot of people. So starting with just my family. So my family growing up, raised by my mom and my gran. My dad passed away when I was pretty young. And then, my brother and sister that, it just was the way it was, and sort of inspiring me to be anything that I want to be. And, I kind of just believed them that I could do anything I wanted, and I could be anything that I wanted to be, regardless of circumstances, regardless of growing up in the Cape Flats. And, things were pretty scarce that for us. But every Saturday morning going to the library, I think those are probably one of my most cherished memories, going to the library on a Saturday morning and getting tons of books so that you can explore new places in your mind, really. And, coming from there, going into my working career, the people that have come along the way. I mean, I think I've just been absolutely fortunate to have these wonderful, almost angels along my path who guided me, helped me, and they inspire me. And then also my family right now. So my kids and my husband, inspiring me to do the best that I can do and to help the most, people around me as I possibly can. And they allow me to reach whatever it is that I want, whichever dream. And then my colleagues. I mean, I think I have the most phenomenal colleagues in the world. They really do inspire me to step out of my comfort zone. I mean, I have many examples of those, stepping out of my comfort zone with some of my fellow dynamos here at PEP. But they encourage me, and they always want the best for me. So, I've just been absolutely fortunate to have so many people around me that push me along the way and inspire me to do whatever it is that we need to do.
That's amazing. I'm intrigued by the stepping out of the comfort zone. I don't know if those are interview appropriate questions or not. Maybe I'll touch on that with you privately.